What's up, everybody? It's your favorite painter's favorite nerd, and today we are looking at this Max Rebo kit. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure where I got this from. I want to say I got it from Two Sons Casting or something like that. I don't think they're doing stuff like this anymore, but that's who I bought it from. If you want to kind of get the full tutorial, you have to subscribe to Patreon, where the full tutorial, including what paints I'll use and the methods I sort of use them in, will be available there at the $5 level. This is sped up 400%. So the proper video is like 25 minutes, and it goes a little bit more in depth, but actually has a few technical issues too. So, but I do plan on doing some more of them over there. But this was my first kind of venture into this, and I feel like I talk so much about paint on figures. I had to kind of give it my all, and that's not to say that I think that this was entirely successful, but I don't think it was unsuccessful either. But what I wanted to do was definitely perfect an approach, which unfortunately did mean having to retrace my steps a few times in order to kind of get something that I was happy with, whether it be the shade of blue or the shadow effect or the highlight effect or whatever the case may be. Like I wanted to make sure that I had it right. So some of that happened here. I have absolutely zero faith in the Black Series department at Hasbro right now. I've never seen quite such a fall in a toy company before, like in a brand rather. But they've just completely fallen off the wagon to me. Jumped the shark, as they say. And I just don't have a whole lot of faith that they're going to do a lot of obscure characters, especially when they're pumping out 80,000 troopers and Bad Batch renditions and only to go along with maybe 5 or 6 Luke Skywalkers and Darth Vaders. So I wanted to start taking it upon myself to do it myself. And I ordered a bunch of resin casts off of a couple sites, and I'm going to be plugging away at them to sort of try to help fill out my ranks here in order to make it more populated, because I have a lot of shelves that are counting on, a lot of maybe perhaps more obscure figures, and it doesn't look like they're coming. So I actually wish I had taken more advantage of the casting site before it went down, because now I don't know what I'm going to do. But I am going to do more of these, and I do have a few more kits. I think I'm doing Droopy next, who was like the flute player in the band. But there are some trials and errors here as a result of this being my first go, and I've painted 40K miniatures before, and I was decent at it. I wasn't anything special, but I would say objectively, as far as I guess as unbiased as I could possibly be with my own work, that I was better than average, but far from a golden demon winner or anything like that. But I knew my way around painting models and such, so it wasn't completely unfamiliar to me. But I'd never painted anything that was this detailed in this scale, which was a new venture for me. And I will, just like I do with the diorama stuff, when we get to the end here, I'll cut out and let you see my real reactions live as I finished it. But it's still, there's some live and learn, and I hope to kind of only get better in the future. Now, these kits, unfortunately, aren't really made to be articulated. They're more like model kits. You could probably cast or create some sort of articulation joints for them, but they don't really come ready for that. So he's pretty much glued and stuck in place, but that's fine for my sort of purposes. But I use a lot of stuff on here that, honestly, I talk about in the diorama videos too, like whether it be base coating, priming, dry brushing, washing, etc., like inking. It's not all that different, it's just working, it's just similar to working in the 3-dimensional space as opposed to the 2-dimensional space. But we cover it all, from the priming to the detail paint. We use some effect paints to varying degrees of success, and I don't know. I think it's if you're interested in painting stuff as I am, and I'm trying to learn myself, I think it's as good a informative video as any of them, and I hope to make them more prolifically and perhaps better. I didn't have my camera person here. It was a union strike here at the Skullface household, so I had to set up something on my own, so it wasn't as entirely successful, but still got the job done. So I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate it. If you guys are interested, join Patreon. Otherwise, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. And let me know what you think in the comments as far as how it turned out. I'm pretty happy with it overall, I think. So there he is, done. And all glued together. I have some, some things I wish I'd done differently in hindsight and some nitpicks and such, but I think he's going to be just fine. I'm going to put him in his keyboard, which I painted last year, and I'll show you what he looks like in the diorama. And there he is. I'm pretty happy, not perfect, of course, by any stretch of imagination. I wish he sat a little deeper in it, and I could probably fix that, but I think it'll do. Just hanging out, dude, jamming out. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I have more kits that I'm going to be painting. If you guys want to see more, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I won't waste my time. I'm sorry about the lack of cameraman today. I just had to sort of make do. Let me know. Till next time.